goes anywhere. I'm on camera. I travel all over the world and to hear music of this excellence at the high school level. This is a real rarity, and I want you to know that in your neighborhood and in your high school, this is the quality that is happening. And you heard a fabulous display of that today. So congratulations, Keith, and to all of you singers, what a joy it is to make music with you. While they're changing choirs, I have this opportunity to say a few words. I'll speak a couple of times more this afternoon. First of all, I want to thank all of you in the audience for coming on this beautiful Sunday afternoon to hear this music done. Special thanks to Seth, of course. Seth was my student at USC several years ago and has gone on to a great career. And so UCI is very, very fortunate to have this man running the choral program here at UCI. And so many choristers, singers, pianists, cellists, conductors, so on, have been part of this program today, which is a very, very, very unique program for me, because it really looks back on my life for the last 50 years. We're going to hear some very, very early pieces. We're going to hear some pieces that have become very well known throughout the world. We're going to hear pieces that are much less done, partly because of the difficulty of them, the challenge of them. All on poems that have enriched me over the years. You know, I've taught at USC for 50 years. There's been every single class I've ever taught there. We begin with a poem that's enriched my life. And it's something that would enrich everybody's life. And I'm so thankful that they have printed the poems for you in this program. Quite a diverse set, I must say. We have Robert Graves, we have James Agee that you just heard on his gorgeous thing about a shining night. And I'll talk a little bit about them. The first half of the program will be excerpts from two of my long choral cycles, and then a very, very early song cycle that will be divided between two singers and pianists that I wrote so many, many years ago. In fact, A Winter Cup was written in 1967. That's a long time ago. I was a very young man. Midwinter Songs. First major choral cycle on poems by Robert Graves. And they're going to do 3 of the 5 poems here, and I think it's interesting for you to know that not only did I choose these 5 poems about winter. I'm from the Pacific Northwest. I love that theme. It has so many disparate, opposing symbolism in that, birth and death and cold and warmth and all these kinds of things. But also, when you hear them do this piece, you should also be aware that these 3 poems were written in response to events in Robert Graves' own life. The first one is very, very passionate, the lament. He had just been abandoned by his longtime lover, Laura Riding. So it's filled with angst all the way through. It's a tough one. Read the poem. And then on the second one, he depersonalizes her. And so it becomes very, very icy. And then, luckily for Mr. Graves, he finds love again in his life in the form of Burl Hodges. And the third poem, she tells her love while half asleep, despite the snow. He's a very, very happy man, and the music warms up at that point. There are 2 more movements of this that you won't hear, but that should give you some insights into what was happening with this poet. Howard Moss was for many years the poetry editor of The New Yorker, and many of you have read his poems if you are avid New Yorker readings. These are short poems, all 8 lines, about winter. And as I said, I wrote them when I was 24, I think, we were 24. Been recorded many times. It's become kind of a staple of the song cycle, American song cycles. It's a short cycle, 10 minutes or so. The Madrigali are very passionate poems about unrequited love in Italian. And there were 6 movements of that. They are all unified textually by references to fire. So I call them the fire songs. In a passionate sense. You inflame me and all that, and I'm burning for you. They're going to do two of them. One is very light, the very first one, and the second one is not light. It's a very sad thing about losing stuff, such as love. Anyway, I'm going to come back and accompany at the very end of the program with Dana Joy's prayer, and I will say a few words about Dana Joy and that particular poem. So, we're in for a treat, some selections from song cycles, written years ago, done exceptionally well by this particular choir and conductor.